everybody, welcome to Destiny Children's TV.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Shaboom! It's great to see you today on Destiny Children's TV. We are going to have so much fun together today. We're going to be having crafts from Jackie. We are going to be doing a time of worship. We're going to be having a Bible lesson from Vanessa. But first, I wonder if you guys can get your thinking caps on and tell me what has been the topic that we've been looking at over the last few weeks. Can you tell me? The fruit of the Spirit. You are quite right. It is the fruit of the Spirit. We looked at love, joy, peace, patience, and gentleness last week. We've got a couple more to go, and today we're going to be looking at goodness. But what is the fruit of the Spirit? Let's remind ourselves, shall we?
What is the fruit of the Spirit? To answer this question, we need to look at a tree. How do the apples grow on an apple tree? There's a seed, it's put into the soil, and then it gets some water. The Bible describes something similar with us, that what we watch, listen to, and think about produces actions in our lives. We know all about some of those bad actions, like when people are angry or selfish or they do mean things. But when we focus on God, He produces other things in our lives, like being more loving, more joyful, more peaceful, being gentle with people, more faithful, more kind, doing more good things, and being more self-controlled. The Bible describes these as fruits. Just like the fruit of an apple tree is an apple, the fruit of someone who gets closer to God is all of these things. Thank you.
Wasn't that great? It's great to know about what the fruits of the Spirit is. Our family has a song that we really love that's all about the fruits of the Spirit. We're going to sing it now. We want you guys to join in. So get up off your feet, get ready to use your whole body because there's loads of fun action.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. Fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. You wanna be a banana? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. If you wanna be a watermelon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. If you wanna be a lemon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. If you wanna be a cherry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Okay! Everybody knows that grapes come in bunches, so everybody get in big bunches. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. You wanna be a grape, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. The fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control.
that you are good. You are good in the sun or rain. My life celebrates that you are good. You are good with a cry of praise. My heart will proclaim that you are good. You are good, and in the sun or rain, my life celebrates. You are good. Yes, you are good, and I'll sing because you are good, and I'll dance because you are good, and I'll shout because you are good. You are good to me, and I'll sing because you are good, and I'll dance because you are good, and I'll shout because you are good. You are good, so good to me. So good to me. So good to me.
What does the Bible say about goodness? Well, first of all, our best example of goodness is God, because he is completely good, and he is the only person who is completely good. We sang earlier, didn't we? You are good. We're singing to God, you are good, you are the best, you are amazing, you are awesome. There's nothing bad, there's nothing wrong in God. You are good. But also, God does good things. So you are good to me is talking about the good things that God does for us and to us. You are good to me. You give me blessings. You give me everything that I need for my life. The Bible also says that in this world, you and me are like him. You and me are meant to be like a reflection of God on this earth. And we need to show the goodness of God. So the fruit of the Spirit grows in our lives. And so as we get closer to God, as we choose to live our lives following him, goodness will grow in our lives. A really good way to store up good fruit in our lives is to put good stuff into our lives. Guys, read your Bibles. There's so much great stuff in here. And the more we learn about God, the more we can fall in love with him. And the more we can grow good fruit in our lives. So we want to be good people and we want to do good things. What good things can you do? I want you to have a think this week. What good things can you do? I know we're in a funny situation at the moment, but we all can do good things. And I want you to think of some of the good things that you can do this week. And my challenge to you is, in this world, you and I are meant to be like Jesus. We are like him. And so let's be good. Let's show goodness. Let's bring good fruit out of our lives. So think of good things you can do, and let's read our Bibles and make sure we're putting some really good stuff into our lives.
Hey, do you want to hear a joke? How do you make an apple turnover? Roll it down a hill.
Dino jumping, dino standing, plus built-in dino talking action with attitude. The Captain Karate Dino Cop action figure.
I'm Captain Karate Dino Cop. Just go for it.
Whoa, is that the Captain Karate Dino Cop action figure I see there?
Yeah, my mom gave me this for my half birthday. She always gives me the toy I want because I'm such a good boy.
Well, that's really cool. Could I see it?
No, I don't like to share. It's mine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to walk away from you now.
Hans, you left your...
Just go for it.
Huh? Who said that?
I'm Captain Karate Dino Cop with built-in talking action. You can do it.
Do what? Are you saying I can take Hans's toy? That's stealing.
Don't be a wimp. Just go for it. Do it. Do it.
What should I do?
Hey, Armin. What you got there?
Hans dropped his Captain Karate Dino Cop action figure, and it's telling me to steal.
You can do it. Just go for it.
You do know you're listening to a toy, right? How about listening to what God says? James 4:17. So whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin.
God says it's a sin to steal, so I shouldn't take this. I should give it back to Hans.
Do the right thing.
You said it, Captain Karate Dino Cop.
I'm Captain Karate Dino Cop.
Hans, I think this is yours.
Oh, that old thing? Who needs it? Opa, destroys this plastic relic.
Affirmative. Do the right thing!
Oh, what a waste of a perfectly good action figure!
I have the new toy. Sergeant Captain Karate Dino Cop.
Goodness, Captain Karate Dino Cop, it's sold out in every shop. How could Hans let it drop?
Goodness, should Armin go for the steal when the toy spits for real? No, he knew a better way. Armin was good today.
Hi, it's Lucy here, and I wanted to share that I've been reading a book called Paul's Potty Pages that was given to my brother by Destiny. Whilst reading this book, I felt a real connection to God. The part I am going to share with you links to this week's theme, goodness. There are 2 messages. The first, if someone wants you to do something that's bad, it can't really be good for them, can it? And if it's not good, it's not helpful. We help people when we do good things for them. That's what God wants. And these bad things aren't necessarily obvious bad things. They could just be little things that become unhealthy habits. And then this one. It's hard doing things when we feel as if we're on our own. But somehow, when we talk to God, He helps us to be strong enough to do what's right. And He helps us to choose goodness.
Why did the orange stop moving? Huh? Huh? It ran out of juice!
Hello everyone, I hope you've had another good week. Today I'm going to show you how to make a sun catcher. This is quite a simple thing to do, and if you do want to make one, all you're going to need is a piece of plastic. I've actually just cut a piece off a punnet that had some strawberries in it. Just cut this sort of rim off, and then the straightest piece that you can get. It's not flat, it doesn't really need to be. You also need some tissue paper, just torn into random pieces really. Some PVA glue that's been reduced down with some water so it's a bit thinner. A paintbrush or some other means of just putting the glue on. And as you can see, I have used some wool which I plaited together to make a little hanger for mine, but whatever you've got, just some ribbon or some string, or you can just stick it to the window or lean it up against the window as well. You don't need to hang it up if you don't want to. Now, one thing I will tell you I discovered is when the tissue paper gets wet, the colour does run, so please put down some newspaper or cardboard or something else that doesn't matter if it gets a bit messy before you get started. So this one really is very simple. So this is my PVA glue that's been watered down. I've been using it for a few things, so I've got a container of it now. Just take a piece of tissue paper or cellophane or whatever you're using, put it on wherever looks good to you, and wet it all over with the glue. And you'll see that it does scrunch up a bit, and it does sort of layer onto each other, but that's what makes it interesting. That's what I think anyway. And you know I like things to be individual and interesting. So all you need to do is just whatever you want to do with it, what colour you want to use, however you want to put it on, and just cover the whole surface with just little bits of paper. With the edges you can either bend them over the back, or you can leave it so that it creates an interesting shape. It's entirely up to you. So I'm going to keep going now and just fill this entire sheet up. As you can see, I'm overlapping things over the top of each other, again just to create a bit of interest. And as you can see what I said about the colour running, so just be a little bit careful. So now I've finished covering my piece of plastic, and I have left this to dry, which will take a little while. Because I want to hang it up, I'm using a hole punch, but you could also use some scissors or just anything sharp really, just to put a couple of holes in the whatever side you decide is the top. That's not cooperating. And then I've plastered some wool, but again, you can use string or anything else that you have. You do end up with a kind of dull side and a shiny side. I'm making the shiny side the front, but it's entirely up to you. You could also actually use leaves and things like this out of the garden on this one, if you'd like to. I'm just going to knot that on there. And that is my finished sun catcher. Now, and so here you can see the finished one hanging in the window. Now it's a bit of a rainy day today, so all you can see is that it does add some colour, which we can appreciate the way that others can appreciate the goodness we bring when we do kind things for our friends and our family. So have a really great week, everyone, and don't forget, whatever you do, send some pictures in to Pastor Steve so that we can all see the great things that you're doing during the week. And have a good one. Bye.
Oh, thank you so much, Jackie. Those were wonderful. We're all going to look forward to making those and hanging those up in our windows this week. Thank you very much for joining us today. That is sadly the end of Destiny Children's TV for this week. But don't worry, you can always go back and check us out on YouTube. We've got 12 other episodes of Destiny Children's TV for you to go and look and remind yourselves about the fruits of the Spirit and everything else that we have looked at. So hit the subscribe button on the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell for notifications. And remember to go to our website, destinychurch.co.uk, where there are colouring sheets and worksheets for you and your family to enjoy and to do together. Don't forget to send in your videos to us so we can do a montage of what everyone's been doing this week. And we look forward to seeing you next time on Destiny Children's TV. God bless. Goodbye.
Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Okay! Everybody knows that grapes come in bunches, so everybody get in big bunches. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. You want to be a grape? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, because the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. The fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience.